So I figure that while fearless Captain Chadwick, is recovering, I should probably ask the questions around here.
Hmm.
Uh, so I was wondering, um, if you were in the Rebel or Imperial navies or the militaries, what do you think your job would be? So, like, would you be a ground pounder or a stormtrooper, pilot, random crew member, like an admiral or a spy or a support staff? What would you be?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, well, I'll tell you what. I think that do we get to choose whether we're rebellion or
Yeah,
imperial? Okay. I think that I would be imperial. I think that I would be probably a bomber, like a TIE bomber pilot. Maybe not even the pilot, maybe just the co-pilot, like the guy that helps to drop the bombs. Just because I like to be a little bit away from the combat. I'm not looking to be the best fighter ace in the galaxy, but I'm looking to be kind of protected by escort wings of TIE fighters or TIE interceptors and being able to be really high above my target when I drop those proton bombs or ion bombs or what have you. Um, a little bit slower, but does have a shield generator, which gives me a little bit more of a feeling of security. So I think that that's probably where I would be as my role.
okay, that's interesting. Not a glamorous job,
Oh
but
no, definitely not. I'm thinking realism here. I'm thinking that I would definitely, as much as I'd like to be that flying
Ooh.
ace, I'd like to be Soontir Fel, but
Yeah, Soontirfels just burn out fast, though. We know how that works. It's like the Red
exactly,
Baron. Did they ever find the Red Baron's body?
exactly. I'd rather live long and tell my tale from the safety of a TIE
right,
bomber, maybe.
and maybe be complicit in the mass murder of many Ewoks or other
Well,
rebellious creatures.
exactly. But I'm so far away that I'm not seeing the real damage done.
What about you, J-Bot? What do you think?
If I base it off of what I do for a living, I would probably be somewhere in the Imperial side, buried deep inside a giant space station or random orbital location here or there, being the person responsible for logistical flow, like moving munitions in, prisoners out, that sort of thing. Just keeping track of all that stuff. I like to think of myself as the guy with the clipboard as they come in. Yep, that one goes over there. That one goes right over there. It's not a glamorous job, not nearly as glamorous as Jake's, but it's the backbone. It's the
Well, there you go.
backbone of that. He can't drop bombs unless I've got him there on the station for him to actually use. But
Perfect.
I knowing me, I'd probably be Imperial side because a rebel. I mean, I don't really want to go that far. I'm lazy. I can just
Right.
stay here. Flying ships is dangerous, so I'd probably be as far into the giant shielded space station as possible. Although under my breath, I'd probably be grumbling about the stupidity of the engineers and why they didn't put a giant, chicken wire mesh or something over the giant exhaust port. But
Of course.
yeah, wouldn't be doing anything about it. I'd just be like, grumbling to my
Hmm.
fellow coworkers in the
Hmm.
cantina.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I could see you uh, in that role, the slightly disgruntled uh,
Yeah, that's
worker
how
on
it
the Death
always is,
Star.
right? We all have the best answers. If we were in charge, our companies would all be
Absolutely.
the best in the world, but
Hmm.
we're not in
Every
charge, and so we just grumble about it at
everyone
lunch.
has the perfect solution until
Yep,
they're in charge.
yep, and that's when the power corrupts and they don't tell with solutions.
Um, for myself, I think I would be a flight controller guy. Maybe
Nice.
maybe with the rebels because I do have a idealistic streak.
Hmm.
So these would be the guys. If you're watching the movies, these are the guys with the little like light sticks and the big blue neon displays. Um, you know, who are sort of like moving acting like they're doing something important with those big displays that are really just
Just the same picture, like
yeah,
beep,
I
beep,
love that.
like three pictures just
It's
flipping
not
back
an
and
actual touch screen. It's actually just a
right,
window.
That's right.
yeah,
It's just a giant clear monitor. Like, what? This is
right.
odd.
Gary, you're not doing anything. Stop acting like you're important.
That's why I like what they did. It was one of the Avengers movies where it's like this guy's playing a Gallagher or whatever he was playing on the computer. Like I could see your character doing that in the background. Like, where's their statistical display? Where's the space map? Oh, hold on. Let me save my game. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to help us continue improving and expanding our channel's content.